All right, Andrew, we're going to put you to work. I guess we'll start down the recruiting trail since
Yeah.
you got us started in that route with all the high school games that you're covering. So who are the big targets? What's the latest in terms of Texas A&M?
Well, it's been a busy month actually for Texas A&M, and I think by all fans' accounts, a really good one. They landed a big target, especially here in Texas, in Bryce Anderson, and that recruitment's been fascinating to watch. So he backed off a commitment to LSU in the spring, and at the time, kind of looked to be Texas A&M probably for about the month after that. And then Texas took momentum for a couple months. That game really changed on the first weekend of the official visits. Texas A&M knocked it out the park with him. Was kind of able to regain momentum. And just a week after the signing period, or after the dead period went back into place, he announced his commitment to Texas A&M. Then the next Friday, they added another kid, Dion Smoke Bowie out of Georgia, which was a big one too. He's probably one of the best athletes in the 2022 class. Can play either wide receiver or corner, and I think they're going to kind of figure that out when they get to campus. And then I think you'll enjoy this one. Last Wednesday, big news, they landed Theodore Ostrom out of Sweden. Chose Texas A&M over LSU and Ohio State. He's a guy that came over with PPI Recruits, which is kind of an international group, and was really kind of one of the stars of the summer on the camp circuit. Landed offers from Alabama, Georgia, Texas A&M, LSU, Ohio State, and a ton of others. And he's back in Sweden now, but gives Texas A&M their tight end for the 2023 class already, and that class is off and rolling with 4 4-star recruits now, and he's got a chance to be a really, really good one. He's actually pretty familiar with football, even overseas. He's watched quite a bit on YouTube, and said he picked it up watching Odell Beckham with doing one-handed catches, and that's how he picked up the game of football. So a really talented prospect, but they've got a couple. I think that they would love to add. Bear Alexander is a 5-star defensive lineman out of Texas. He cut his list recently down to Texas A&M and Georgia. He was really originally a Georgia commit. So those two are really going to battle. And then I know they've got I think the theme that's emerged over the past couple of months for Texas A&M is just the crazy amount of guys that they're in on the defensive line front, from Walter Nolan and Shamar Stewart and Eni White and Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy and Bear Alexander, and the list kind of goes on with other guys that we'll see how they end up going. But I think the defensive line is going to be one of the stories of this class, with just how many guys they're in on.